afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Today, we have a quick but insightful mini conversation lined up. Joining us is someone whose work and perspective have been creating impact in their space, or you can say her space. So, let's dive straight in and hear her journey, insights, and a few honest reflections. Welcome and thank you for being here, Kalpana.
Thank you so much, Radhika.
Before we deep dive, a small question. How did training enter your life unexpectedly?
Training. I still remember that moment. To be honest, I hadn't even heard of the word trainer. I was actually a special coach for English for CBSE, ICSE, and IB board. As I started interacting with the youth of India, I realized one thing: what they lacked was confidence. I wondered if academically we are so good and if we cannot project ourselves, what and how do I help these students? Thanks to Google, the research started to show me there is something called confidence, there is something called developing a persona, attitudes. I realized that it is not just about IQ, it is also about EQ and SQ. I decided to jump in into the EQ and SQ. I started to get certificates called stepped myself from a coach to a trainer.
Okay. What do you call now that we know why you got into training? Uh, a little bit about yourself. Who is Kalpana?
Okay. Kalpana is someone who is full of life, and as my name suggests, Kalpana, imagination. I do dwell in it a lot because as soon as I start imagining, I find creative ideas flowing in unabashed. I accept them, I explore them, and I try to connect the creative ideas as knowledge, especially because I'm a trainer. So I need to touch people's lives. So, yes, I am a lively, creative, talkative, and a people person.
Okay, fantastic. Lovely to hear that. What is, let's say, your superpower? So, what is that one thing you do in a training room better than most people, according to you?
I am blessed with the ability to read people. So I set a bar for myself that within the first 5 minutes, not through the icebreaker activity, but through my presence, I should have the attention of each and everyone in the room. So here I am not just depending on an icebreaker, I'm depending on my observations of each individual as I put them through my mind's understanding of human nature. I ensure that each one is there with me in the room mentally, not just physically. So
Lovely.
that's what I do.
There is no chance of them deviating.
No.
A moment that made you feel proud as a trainer.
And when I was in Bombay, I was also doing trainings one on one. I came across this child whose mother reached out to me because the child was suffering from severe low complex and low confidence. The reason for that was he was stammering a lot. So when I began to give him one on one, I do know my limitations. I'm not a psychiatrist. But yes, psychologically, I always assess and analyze any behavior that is showcased by a child. Slowly and steadily, I realized that his stammering came whenever he was facing any kind of an authority. So, my approach became, how can you yourself become an authority? Into that 15-year-old child, it doesn't matter, age doesn't matter. You have to have your inner power that projects you as the person that you are. Apart from that, I asked him to see someone who would be a speech therapist. And his mother did confess to me that he has so far not agreed to it, despite us constantly telling him that. My everyday interaction with him, me slowly trying to show him a mirror that spoke about his skills, his USP. I'm repeating that word, but yes, I feel everyone has a unique selling power within themselves. I managed to turn that mindset around, and today, even now, he is in touch with me. Not only did he complete his studies, he took a speech therapy and he went to UK for his higher studies. After coming back, he is in touch with me on LinkedIn, also on my phone, and tells me, "Ma'am, you have changed my life." And as he was the first person with whom I used my ability and my analytical skills, and to see that turn into a positive, strapping, young, dynamic man who comes and tells me, not only have I completed my post graduation, but I'm also running a business out from Bombay, and my stammering is gone. I think nothing can take that, from me, that moment of happiness.
So, when things like this happen, incidents like these happen, the effect it has on us per se, I don't know. I always feel that, uh, we ourselves are blessed to have been uh, given a chance, I guess, to make a difference in another person's life.
Yes.
So that really motivates us to do the next thing also, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. So, lot of serious talk has gone by. Let's have a small fun round before we wrap it up. What do you call? You just have to give me one word answers for this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's one thing
Huh?
participants should never do in your session?
Yawn.
Actually, another thing that really drives me crazy is when people slouch.
Yes, they
Slouching
do.
is another thing. Yawning, definitely yes. These are the two things. Yes, even I agree with you. Never. Okay. Your
Okay.
trainer's song. If you had to,
Celine Dion's. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
yeah. So sorry.
Yeah.
Your trainer's song before going live.
Uh, that's the way it is from Celine Dion. When you want it the most, there's no easy way out.
Fantastic.
because because we are aiming at an inner change, and I think that also means some genetical inherited skills, that we need to trim and chop and let the bloom, and at least even weed out something that is
Yes.
negative, right?
Yes.
So there is
Yes.
no easy way out.
Right. So, one word friends use to describe you.
Lively.
Yes, I have to agree with them. Dream location you'd love to conduct a training.
Space station.
Space station.
In
Why?
the space out there in the rocket. Why let go of the humane touch, even if we are going to look for aliens or life in other planets? We can still teach them
Fantastic.
how to communicate, right?
Okay. In the what do you call? Thank you for this rapid fire round. Last but not the least, I would like you to uh, give us one. what do you call, statement that the audience should remember you by?
Uh, you matter. I would like to tell them that you matter because it was because I mattered to me. I have ensured that the diamond in me sparkled. Till then, I was like an uncut diamond. So you also need to sharpen yourself, bring out the facets that lies within you dormant to shine light.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, Kalpana. It was lovely having you with us today.
Thank
So,
you.
audience, that was sharp, insightful, and truly valuable. I am 100% sure you're going to agree with me. And Kalpana, again, thank you for sharing your thoughts so candidly with us. And to everyone listening, we hope you take at least one idea from this conversation and apply it. Thank you once again for joining us. It is me, Radhika Gotha, saying goodbye and signing out. See you in the next session. Bye bye.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much,
much.
Radhika.